Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me for this week's weekly psychic reading. I'm Erin Lee, and you can find the rest of my readings on my website, VancouverIslandPsychic.com. And this is the weekly psychic reading for Monday, May the 12th to Sunday, May the 18th, 2014. And just quickly before we get started, I wanted to remind you that this month's Choose Your Own Adventure crystal reading is now up and ready. So for any of those little nitpicky questions that you have or any guidance that you might be seeking, feel free to click on the link below and check that out. It's a lot of fun. It's one of my favorite readings to do and to use. So yes, as I said, this is the weekly psychic reading for Monday, May the 12th to Sunday, May the 18th, 2014. This week we're going to be using Sonia Choquette's Trust Your Vibes Oracle card deck. And your crystal choices for the week are aquamarine, lava, and rose quartz. So again, that's aquamarine, lava, and rose quartz. All right, we'll put these off to the side. We'll give the cards a shuffle, and we're going to ask our angels and vibes. We're going to ask our angels and our spirit guides for the messages that they have for us this week, and that will help keep us balanced, healthy, stable, and strong, and moving forward in a positive way on our life path. So let's see. The first card is for Monday and Tuesday, and the message that's coming up is pray. And this card often comes up when things are really difficult and that you're needing that extra little bit of support, but this actually feels like there's a lot of gratitude that's coming up with these prayers as well. So coming into a place of gratitude and acceptance feels like it's really important, and also asking for help and support. This is a great reminder that we aren't doing this on our own, that there are not only people around us to help us and support us as we're moving along on our life path and our life journey, but also there are angels and spirit guides and God and universe and source and whatever your belief system is there's help and support that is out there and available to us. And so please call on them. And one of the greatest ways to give thanks for what is happening in our life, and that also helps to bring other positive situations in our life, is to express gratitude to the people around us, but also in connecting with source and whatever your belief system may be. All right, looking at Wednesday and Thursday, the message that's coming up is aura cleanse. So really important to make sure that you're taking care of your physical body as well as your energetic body. So taking time for sea salt bath, making sure that you're drinking lots of water. I'm also getting the message that movement is also really important for us right now, and I'm seeing a lot of yoga and or Tai Chi kind of coming up, and it feels like it's really important that we're working with ourselves on an energetic level this week, particularly through the middle of this week, and that's going to help let go of anything that we've been holding on to that no longer serves us, and help to keep us on path and in balance. So one of the things that I'm seeing, actually, it looks like it's probably sun salutation, which is one of the yoga poses. And if you aren't familiar with it, I love doyogawithme.com. It's a website that's based out of Victoria, BC, and they've posted a lot of fabulous yoga videos. So that's a great way to kind of get started on that. But going back to the vision that I was seeing was, it looks like we're really connecting with the energy of the earth with this, and that we're very consciously bringing that energy up in through our bodies as we're moving through the motions of exercise. So whether that be yoga or Tai Chi or just, walking in your day-to-day life, it feels like energy work is really important to us to help keep us balanced and strong. All right, and Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the message that's coming through is name your higher self. And this card to me speaks about making sure that you're connecting with your higher self and really opening up to spirit, and to receiving guidance and information from spirit about that. And if we kind of take a look back at what's been happening over the course of the week, through prayer, that also helps to really open us up to source and spirit and our angels and God, and again, whatever your belief system is around what's happening. As we pray, that starts to open things up. We start to clear out through the middle of the week, and we really connect with ourselves and with our bodies. And that helps us to really connect with our higher selves. And our higher selves are part of our spiritual being, where we are fully psychic, fully aware, and it's the aspect of ourself that is helping us to create positive change and healthy change within our lives, and helps to keep us balanced and strong and stable and strong. And so when we're connecting with our intuition, we're connecting with our higher self. And the encouragement through Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is to make sure that you're taking that time out to be connecting through your intuition, through your psychic abilities, to connect with that higher self, to kind of check in and see how things are going and what adjustments you need to do. And it makes life so much easier when you're living in that flow. So that's the encouragement that we're seeing for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, let's bring the crystals in and see what messages come up for us. So, if you've chosen aquamarine, the message for you this week is play. And it's really important that you're getting out, you're having fun, you're socializing with friends. I'm also picking up on a lot of creativity coming up here for you. They're showing me things like finger painting and drawing and coloring and anything that, you know, makes you laugh, that brings joy into your life. It feels like it's really important that you're focusing on that this week. And also with aquamarine, I really see this as being kind of like a throat chakra crystal, and it feels like it's really important that you're expressing that sense of fun within your life too. So laughter is going to be really important. Finding things to laugh about sounds like kind of a silly message, but if you're kind of down in the dumps, it's important that you are actively looking for things that are going to raise your mood and your vibration, because as soon as you start laughing, that immediately starts to lift up your energy and your vibration, and it starts energetically to break down any blockages that you may be experiencing. So play and laughter and fun, those are the themes for you this week. That's what you need to focus on and concentrate on. If you've chosen lava, the message that's coming through for you is to sleep on it. And this is actually one of my favorite cards. I'm just going to hold it up so you can see it. Hopefully you can see it. And basically it's a person lying down on a bed, and on either side there are angels, and they're funneling in knowledge and wisdom and information, and there's this gold light that's kind of surrounding the person as they're sleeping. So the message that's coming up for you, and actually even more so, really quickly, lava is a stone of transformation, and it brings about great change in a very fast manner, and it can seem kind of overwhelming and intimidating and feels like things are out of balance. So the message for you here is not to be taking a lot of action if things are seeming a little bit chaotic, but to allow things to unfold, to detach a bit from the situations, and not to become involved in the drama, and really to ask your angels and your guides for help. So not only during your sleep time are things being are you being helped, but also through times when you're resting and you aren't doing anything. So meditation would be really important for you. Again, this feeling of yoga is popping up for you as well. So make sure that you are not trying to push and force things to happen, but allowing them to unfold and asking for help from your angels and your guides, because there's a lot that's going on in the background for you this week, and any changes that you may be going through that feel like they're uncomfortable, know that they're bringing you about to a really positive place, and that at this point things are kind of out of your hands. So the best thing that you can do is keep as your expectations as positive as possible and not get caught up in the drama. All right, and our last card is for you if you've chosen rose quartz. And the message that's coming up is see the solution. So first of all, rose quartz is one of the greatest stones of love, compassion, understanding. It's a very, very gentle and nurturing, crystal. And the message that's coming up is that in order to see the solution to whatever it is that you're experiencing right now, it's important that you fall into a place of love, acceptance, and compassion. And so it feels like this is a card where there isn't a lot that's happening on an active level outwardly, but it's more of an internal process, and seeing your life and the people within your life with as much compassion as you can as possible. There's a lot of gentleness that's coming up for you this week. And also it feels like if you've been working on a problem, or there's some sort of difficulty that you've been experiencing recently that you kind of keep hitting up against, know that the information is going to be coming to you, but in a really passive way. So in a way where you aren't actively looking for it, but it just kind of comes in and floats in. And I'm actually going into the message that came up for us for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which was about connecting with our intuition and our higher self. And it feels like that's going to be really important for you this week. So coming into, again, that place of love, compassion, and allowing yourself the space to be connecting with your higher self, with angels, with God, with Source, whatever your belief system may be. I'd like to thank you so much for joining me for this week's weekly psychic reading. I'm Erin Lee, and you can find the rest of my readings on my website, VancouverIslandPsychic.com. I'd like to wish you a fabulous week.